Howdy. I am Catlin John. I know that seems a little like Elton John, but I don't mind, I like his music. I'm at home right now. My actual home. The one that I live at. I'm just messing around, making a video, thinking that I would like to make a video. But unfortunately, something afflicts me, which is an affliction that afflicts many afflictees on this fabulous website known as YouTube. What is it? Lack of creativity, or lack of ability, or lack of both. You see, I don't have any idea what to make a video about. So I figure, why don't I make a video about not having any idea what to make a video about? And then I get to thinking, haven't other motherfuckers made videos like that? So, how about I walk around my house talking into a camera? And then I'm thinking, haven't other motherfuckers made videos like that also? So then what the fuck do I do? And this is all coming to me right now. Like, right at this moment. Because I don't deal with pre-scripting or making walls and shit. I just talk. Because if you got a script, and you gotta make your walls to make yourself seem better, to make yourself seem cooler, to make yourself seem superior, you don't got nothing. And now I'm in my laundry room. And I don't seem to have an echo in here. And I just got an idea for a new spot where I can put my laptop when I'm making videos. Like right now, just now. I live with Chinese people, so there's a lot of weird Chinese shit around. You guys never saw any, but oh, I'm scratching my ass. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's itchy. Fuck. Don't you hate it when your ass just gets really itchy? And you gotta scratch it, but you can't. Like, I work in a kitchen, and it's an open kitchen. Like, people see me make their food, so I can't scratch my ass at all. And anybody who works in the kitchen and cooks or anything knows, there have been times when you have scratched your ass while making somebody's fucking food. Like, you're throwing together a pizza, and then you're like, oh, here's the cheese, here's the peppers, here's this, here's that, pepperoni, anything you want, and then you're like, oh, itchy ass. Do I scratch my hands, scratch my hands, scratch my ass, go wash my hands, and then finish this? No, that would take too long. This order's up soon. They might complain. Do I wait? No, I can't, because my ass is too itchy. Now I'm scratching my ball. Damn it, I'm just scratching everywhere below the waist. Well, anyways, chances are you've had your food cooked at a restaurant by somebody who scratched their ass. So get used to it, guys. It's no big deal. Like, a lot fewer things will make you sick and fucked up than is suggested by all these health regulations. Now, I'm not saying don't wash your hands after you go to the washroom or anything if you're a cook. Or I'm not saying scratch your ass while you're cooking. But I'm saying if you gotta... No, I'm not even talking to the cooks. I'm sorry about that. I'm talking to the people eating the food who might get mad. Especially those high-class germaphobes. It's no big deal, guys. Like, I personally will eat food off of anything. Like, I don't care. Back when I used to live in my hometown, right after my parents moved out, which is a big long story and I'm not going to get into that, there were times where I didn't do the dishes for weeks. And I know it's piggish and you're all like, ew. I'm not that bad anymore, but just think about it. A 17-year-old guy just got on his own, tired of being under his parents' rule, wants to try things his way. So I tried things my way for a bit. It worked out a bit. Girls didn't really like it so much. But besides that again, I would often eat off of the same dish quite often. Like, that's saying often too much, but I'd eat off of the same dish a lot. Like, there was one particular green plate that I used for like 80 different grilled cheese sandwiches, and stacks of sausage, all different kinds of sausage and bacon and all that good shit. And it'd just be the same plate. Big deal. Like, my buddies didn't mind. And you know what the thing is? You know what the really weird thing is? I never get sick. I haven't been sick in like 5 years. Like, serious. I can't remember the last time I was sick. So then, what's the big deal? I know plenty of germaphobes who get sick quite often. Have to remember to turn off these lights. Environmental friendliness now, everybody. That's another thing. Like, simply reducing our footprint a little helps. I'm not saying go out and buy a green car and all that shit, because I really don't see a huge amount of point in that. But I would like to say walk more. Like, I know some people who wake up at 6 in the morning, go to the gym, run on the treadmill, do their aerobics and everything, lift weights and whatnot, and then just to keep in physical condition. A lot of them don't even lift weights because they don't like weightlifting. And then they drive to work and make it there by about 8 or 9. Why didn't you just walk to work? Wouldn't that make a lot more sense? Don't feel like driving back? Catch a cab. Only a couple bucks. Shit. If you have a steady job and you can afford a gym membership, you can afford the cab back home if you don't feel like walking back home. But if you're doing the 9 to 5 route, I'd walk home anyway. Like 30 minutes of walking a day keeps you in good enough physical shape to keep off any ailments. You don't have to be ripped. You don't have to look super awesome. And if you're thinking about women and you're single, well, okay, for young people it does matter how ripped you are and shit. But for older people, like, okay, I'm not saying anybody in their 30s is older, but for people 30 and up, merely not being fat and ugly is a plus. A big plus. And this light here's turned off, which means Penny, my boss's mom, turned it off. My kitchen top light. But that was my video. Pretty much about nothing. Just me talking. Hope whoever sees it likes it. And rates me. And maybe sends me a message or even subscribes to me if you're really nice. But it doesn't matter, like, I'm not gonna be one of those fuckers begging. Am I? Nah. I'm just low level like everybody else in the system. Oh yeah. The system tries to fuck you. So fuck the system. Works in a few ways. I'll explain it in another video.